Hey, Kathy, it's really nice to finally meet you. Please let me introduce myself. My name is Ana Patricia Arellano Martín, but I like to be called Patty. I'm cursing the fifth semester of Marketing and International Business at FECA, and I am doing my professional practices at in a renewable energies company called Mi Energía MX. And otherwise, I enjoy very much to go to the cinema, but you know, due to contingency, can go. So I spend my free time watching series and movies at home, sometimes lonely, sometimes with my family or my boyfriend.
Hi, Patty. My name is Ricalde Grajales, but you can also call me Kathy. I'm 20 years old, and I am studying the fifth semester of my career. I work in a brand called Allegra Paper. I manage their social network, and I am in charge of the content. In fact, I've been working with my sister Victoria for 2 years now in her brand.
Wow, that sounds great, Kathy. So you mentioned that you have a sister who you work with, right? Do you have other siblings? Tell me more about it. How close is your relationship with her or with them?
Well, I have three siblings and we have the best relationship ever. Their names are David, Priscilla, and Victoria. David and Priscilla already have children and they are the most adorable little ones. Actually, they are older than me, but they have been there for me always. And I really enjoy when we get together to make carnitas with the whole family. How is your relationship with your siblings?
Mm. Well, I'm glad to hear it because I think it's really important to have a good relationship with our families, right? And answering to your questions, I have two big brothers. Their names are Fernando and Raúl. Fernando is the biggest one. He's 29, he's 31 years old, and he's a biologist. He lives at Chetumal with his wife. I love him so much. And then is Raúl. He's the one in the middle, like Malcolm in the middle, you know. He's
Yeah.
29 years old. He's a physiotherapist, and actually, he has a consulting room near our house. And the three of us are really close, but I always have felt like they're treating me more like a child than a sister, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like they are super protective and always aware of me. But at the beginning, I honestly didn't like it because I used to feel like a little girl all the time. But now I get used to, and actually, I appreciate it a lot.
Okay. Oh my God. Yes, of course. In fact, the one who always protect me is David. It's like more that like a bodyguard. So you know that. So are you closer to one sibling that the other one? And which one?
Mm, well, to be honest, I get along really well with both of them, but I think that I'm closer to Raul, the one in the middle, because we live together and we share our bedroom. So we fight sometimes for organization or cleaning trouble, but we
Yeah.
spend a lot of time together, and plus we have a similar taste of movies. So yeah, I think that I'm closer to him. But tell me, in your case, are you closer to one sibling than the others? And which one? Which one and why?
Yeah, I think the one I'm closest to is Victoria, since we work together. We see each other more often, and honestly, she's the one I have the most in common with. And despite this, every time the three of us get together, it's super fun.
Ah.
And yeah.
Well, so a couple of minutes ago, you were saying that you work with your sister, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I have a question for you. Are you competitive with your siblings? If you yes, give samples.
The truth is that we're not competitive at all with each other. On the other side, we complement each other very well, and I admire for their achievements. Are you are competitive with yours? If yes, give me examples.
Okay. Well, I didn't say that I'm competitive with them, but sometimes there are some situations with my parents when they are more liberal or flexible with my brothers than with me. For example, my parents taught my brothers how to drive when they are at high school. They were like 15 or 16 years old. But when I was 16 years old, I asked to my drive lessons. My parents refused to teach me. Like, no. And I learned until I was 18 by driving cars. So I didn't say that we live in a constant competition, but it's more like sometimes I feel like a little bit jealous of about their concessions, you know?
Yeah, I think all has felt competitive with at least once. Do you think? But they do our life better, right? Would you like to have a brother or sister if you didn't have any? And
Mm,
why?
yeah, definitely. I don't know who I would be without my brothers. Great part of me has been defined and forced by them. And I think I would have liked to have a sister, have someone to gossip with and talk about boys and that kind of stuff. You know, it would be nice, but I love my brothers and I didn't change them for nothing.
Yeah, I I think that what you say is very important. No, I think that I would like both of us. I think having a sister to share everything with is great, but brothers are always more protective, and it's something I will always have in my life.
Eh, exactly. So you like to have a brother or sister if you didn't have any?
I think that both.
Both.
Yeah.
That's nice. And finally, are you similar to each other? In what ways?
In my case, we don't look very much alike. We have very different physical features, but there is one thing we have in common, our voice. Every time we talk is mentioned. Are you similar with your siblings?
Mm, well, I'm gonna show you a picture of me and my brothers, and you tell me if you think we look similar. Okay?
Okay, okay,
Just wait me a minute, cause I'm gonna share my screen, but
okay,
I'm
okay.
new on this. Wait a second. Mm, okay. You can let me give
Oh,
me
okay.
permission.
Yeah. Um, yes, you can.
Uh, okay. Yeah. Uh, can you see?
Oh, that's very cute. You're so
Well,
similar to the middle of the one, the
with
Raul.
the suit, Raul, the one who we.
The other one with the
uh,
t-shirt, the white t-shirt.
he's the middle in the one. Actually, he's
You
tall, but he's the middle.
you are so similar to him.
See, I'm in right. uh, actually, everybody tells me that I'm I look most similar with Fernando, and
Okay.
I don't know. There are so many opinions about that, but I wanna to say to you that, however, I consider that Raul and I were both outgoing persons, you know, and Fernando is more like have a introverted personality.
Okay.
But in the other side, Fernando and I have peaceful and calm characters. On the other hand, Raúl is very explosive and grumpy. So I don't know. I think that we have very so many things in common, but at the same moment, we complement, like you were saying with your brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
And finally, I want to say that Kathy, I really enjoyed this conversation with you. Makes me remember a lot of fun and good times with my brothers.
Me too.
And it was really nice to meet you. And I hope we can repeat this to share more fun experiences.
Really nice to meet you too, Patty. I hope the same thing. Bye.
Well, have a nice weekend and see you soon. Goodbye.
Bye.